It's a nice day. So I noticed y'all been watching the videos. I've been talking about race relationships and the improvement of Black people because I think that we've noticed that there's been a disparity in relationships and in improving race relationships here in the states. And so I just want to say, for me as a Black man, I'm gonna apologize to Black women because sometimes we don't get it, and sometimes us as men, we just don't get it, and sometimes, it takes a little bit longer, and even like my lady when we're dating, like if we get into a discussion or argument or something like that, she will always say, "You don't get it." Like, okay, whatever. But here's the thing that I understand now: Black women are the key to uh, the race relationships here in America. See, because Black women hold a lot of things together, so they're the key to the improving the race relationships, growing them, and nurturing them. Here's why. I'm gonna give y'all a little quick history lesson. And if you get out of your feelings, that's weird that that does that noise, but if you get out of your feelings, you can understand it a little bit more, right? So here's the thing: within the Black community, there's this disparity of things that happened in the past, right? We're trying to fix the things that happened in the past, right? But if you ever notice, at the forefront of everything that has been changed within the last, ooh, maybe like the last 70 to 80 years, they've been centered around how Black women view relationships, right? So, this is why I say Black women are the key, right? When we had a division, a separation in the Jim Crow era, who was the one that orchestrated the change, the improvement of the relationships? Was it not Black women? Remember Rosa Parks, right? Black woman didn't want to give her seat on the bus. She was like, "Hey, I've been working all fucking day, and you asking me to move out of an open seat, right?" Black woman, right? Who was the person that integrated the schools? Was it not a Black woman going to? Don't quote me. I'm sure you guys will correct me. Was it not a Black woman going to? I think like maybe like the University of Alabama or one of those schools in the South that integrated the schools also. So the thing is, I think that we owe Black women an apology because we don't know how much they held us down as Black men, and but we didn't know that they were the key. We always had like not necessarily a fear of Black women, but um, we always kind of us as Black men, we dealt with Black women with we're kind of like white gloves on. We didn't want to do fucked up things to them and all that other stuff, especially, when you grew up with a mom in the house and everything like that. Your first instinct is to treat Black women with respect because you think about your mother and you think about your sister. But once you understand as you get a little bit older that Black women are the key to race relations, it will just blow your mind. Shout out to my best friend that always told me to read to read the Willie Lynch theory and how Willie Lynch convinced um, a lot of Black women to basically serve him. And I won't go into the religion and all that other stuff because that's been a hot topic right now about what's been going on with that. But in terms of just in general, Black women are the key. If you ever notice when you go out and you look at TV and you look at all the people that's protesting, all the people that's trying to orchestrate change, is it not black women on the front line? I don't know about y'all, but what I see with my own eyes is black women are on the front line of change also. Now, on the flip side of that, that black women are the key. I love black women, but they don't also see that their race relations, sorry, I'm fucking around with my watch too, to keep race relations the way they are. See, the more division that they have, especially between black women and black men, the more opposition that society is going to have. See, if they improve the race relations between black men and black women, that's less fighting, number one. Number two, they can't use black women as a pawn anymore because black women, the way they nurture, they're going to be focused more on their men and the family and improving their lives if they're not out there protesting, if they're not out there um, doing the work of the government and the CIA and the FBI and them trying to control the masses, because we all know it's them trying to control the masses. It's not these groups and all this other shit. They're all one big fucking group. I just call them the government, but they're all one big fucking group, right? That's why they created governments. They're all one big group of, hey, I'm trying to control everything the masses do, right? But once we realize that the black woman is the key, it's over with. But they can't tell you that black women are the key, because if they told you that black women are the key, then they can't use black women and they can't use the nurturing spirit, the greatness, the DNA that a black woman have. You can't use none of that because now she's not giving her energy away to other things, other projects. So what the government does is a great job of using them and controlling them because they know how powerful they are. It's not a coincidence that Willie Lynch wrote that in the fucking 1400s that, hey, if you want to control this whole group of people, all you got to do is control the women. This is the 1400s. It's 2026. Even if you think like some motherfuckers be thinking like time is like irrelevant or something like that, or they sped up time, or they added 1,000 years to it. Okay, cool, fine. I agree with you on all that shit. But the key is Willie Lynch knew in the 1400s that, hey, if you control the black women, you can control a lot. And even you see, a lot of people don't really study history. As much as they called us slaves and they called us this and they're dirty and they say we're violent and all this other stuff, hmm, wasn't it black women that was breastfeeding the white babies and the black babies? Now, I surely wouldn't want if I thought a group of people was dirty and musty and stinking and all this other stuff and impure and not even human, because they ain't even consider us human back then. Why would I have them breastfeed my kids? Sorry, it's loud out here. It's cars out here. Now I'm doing my nightly walk. But I just don't think that a lot of us black men understand that black women are the key. And a lot of us don't know how to kind of deal with black women in a certain way. See, all that opposition that comes in our community as black men and black women comes from outside entities. And, and even the race relations between us and other groups of people. It's not us that's stirring up all the animosity and all the fighting and the other bullshit. It's really just the government and the CIA and all those other motherfuckers trying to create division. Because you know how I know this shit? It's because when we go to work, I don't think, okay, hey, I gotta work with white Matt. Hey, I gotta work with white John. Hey, I gotta work with Asian Tom. No, man, I don't think about that. I just say, hey, I gotta go to fucking work. And they do the same thing. They don't say, despite what people think, I know people don't really want to. They don't sit up there and say, "Hey, I gotta work with Black Devin" or some shit like that. No, in most cases, all the division is created outside of us. We just we just follow it up because we don't have the education to understand what's really going on. So I understand fully what's going on now. In the past, I didn't. Now I do. I understand that most of the division within my community, the black community, stems from them trying to control the women because women often controls the black community. Other communities, not so much from what I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of. I don't know what they do within the Asian community, within the Arabic community, but in those communities, it doesn't seem like women are at the forefront. At the black community, women are at the forefront. Here in America, black women are at the forefront. You want something done, you want your business to thrive, and especially in this day and age, if you can get black women to support your business, it's over with. Hey, didn't we see that with Target? We seen it with Target, right? Target lost a ton of money when they stopped doing black women correctly in terms of business. They lost a ton of market share, right? So I'm rambling a little bit, but I just need black men to know and understand. Deal with black women with kind of like with gloves on in terms of don't be so quick to just write them off. Don't be so quick to be upset. Don't be so quick to um how can I say this? Just be angry. Don't be so upset about all the stuff that's going on because they don't know they're being used. Hell, we didn't know we were being used to not too long ago. But once they wake up, it's over with. That's why that's why they can't have black men and black women having a great relationship. It's because once black men and black women get on the same page, which they're trying not to do, but they created suffering in the sense they made things more expensive, they made things more less affordable, they raised interest rates, all the stuff that they're doing is going to create a sense of better community because people aren't going to have a choice. So I think that if us as black men can understand that they're the key, don't get so upset, don't write them off so fast because they're the key. They are the key, 100% through and through. And I want to apologize as a black man because I didn't know they were the key. I didn't. I really didn't know. So I would say for all you guys out there, because a lot of black people are searching for their identity now. They're searching for something different than what we've been doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing your research. Keep doing all the things that is going to improve your life. But know that black women are the key, and stop getting upset at them that they don't know they being hustled. Shout out to my brother, my older brother, for telling me that. Because I would be like, God damn it, how come they can't see what we see? They're not supposed to. Because if they see what we see right now, it's over with. They couldn't pull some of the things they that they do. So just think about that, man. I'm not saying that I'm correct, but just really, really think about that. It's something to it. And I think the key is black women because they start all the revolutions. They just start them quietly. Something to think about. All right, I'll see y'all later. Deuces.